Well, thank you for joining us on this Thursday evening. I am Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. After more than 6 months of debate, Congress has passed what Republicans are calling the One Big Beautiful Bill. The legislation marks a major win for President Trump, boosting spending on border security and defense, extending tax cuts and eliminating taxes on tips and overtime pay. But it passed without a single Democratic vote.
Yes, Democrats blasting the bill for what it may do to Medicaid and food assistance programs. Forecasters with the Congressional Budget Office estimate nearly 12 million Americans could lose health coverage over 10 years. And even before today's vote, some families across this state have been concerned because the bill extends tax cuts but uses changes to government health care and food assistance to pay for those changes.
And that has progressive groups worried. THV 11's Rebecca Brown joins us tonight after hearing from one of their economists.
Faith and Rolly, we're hearing a lot about the Big Beautiful Bill and the impact it's having across the nation. But here in Arkansas, it's important to understand how it could affect our own families, especially through programs like food stamps and Medicaid.
So it's not just about, this $1 trillion price tag. It's all the downstream effects that are really going to hurt.
Pete Guest and his team at Arkansas Advocates for Children and Families work to improve lives through data-driven policy advocacy. And now they are focusing on the potential consequences of this new federal bill.
Let's say your community is losing, $10 million or $100 million of Medicaid funding. That really is going to hurt local hospitals especially hard.
The bill contains major cuts to programs like Medicaid and SNAP, which support Arkansas families. It's also expected to add trillions to the national debt.
Well, long term, it may actually make it harder for the U.S. to sell bonds for all this debt, which means bond rate and long-term lending rate goes up. So it might actually be more expensive for Arkansans to try to get a home mortgage or a loan for a car.
Guest says his bill also places new financial burdens on state governments.
If we have to start shouldering more and more of that expense, it really squeezes the state budget. And what happens? Where can we make cuts?
Guest says he created a map to bring home the idea of how this will affect communities. It shows all 75 Arkansas counties using data from the U.S. Census Bureau and the Congressional Budget Office, showing Medicaid dollars lost and SNAP benefit dollars lost over the course of 10 years.
For example, Monroe County. So, only 37 million lost, and only 441 people newly uninsured. But that hits that county just as hard, right? There are fewer people there, and so that loss of money that is supporting families in Monroe County is going to be felt there, just like the tremendous loss in Pulaski County.
The Arkansas Food Bank also responded to the bill's passing today, saying the cuts will increase the burden on local food pantries and hunger relief organizations.
Rebecca, thank you. And now the entire Arkansas congressional delegation supported the bill, pointing to its tax relief for people of all income levels and increases in border security. President Trump will sign it in a special holiday ceremony tomorrow afternoon.